Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first night of the official Brawlhalla Pro Series.
Ooh.
It's finally happening. Today is the day. I can't wait for what's coming up here today. Oh my goodness, this is such a monumental occasion for Brawlhalla.
Absolutely ridiculous.
The best players in North America have sectioned off into teams of 3, 8 teams of 3, separated into 2 different groups. And they're going to be playing a round robin over the course of the next 3 weeks against all the other teams in their group.
Oh, man. That is rigorous.
And at the end of all of this, we'll have the top team from each group compete in a series final. That is an extended version of the format we're about to see here today. So, what have we got coming up here today?
All right.
Crew battles.
Oh, man. All right. So crew battles, lay this out for me. I know you've talked about it time and again during different dev streams, even just at other events.
You want me to talk about it again?
But absolutely.
Because I'll talk about it again.
You know, crew battles, they're not a normal thing that is in the game. They are a format that kind of has spawned from the community. And this is like its first foray in an official scene.
This is absolutely its first official showing. And what a crew battle is basically like a relay race of 1v1 battles. So yeah. So each team, round 1, each team blind picks their first player to throw into the match. And then those guys fight, and 3 stocks each, normal battle, right? 3 stocks, not a best of 3 or anything, just 1 match, where the winner of it will keep their remaining stocks at the next match, and they'll fight the next player on the opponent's team, and they get to decide who to throw out next. So if you lose, you know, when a player gets eliminated, their team huddles up. Who do we send in next? You know, Even just deciding, there's really going to be a lot of strategy among the teams as who do we send out first. It's the first pick's a blind pick, so maybe you want to send out your most well-rounded player, someone who can handle any, and then if you have a counter pick heavy person, you let that guy get the counter pick in round 2. It's going to be really interesting to see how these teams manage with that. This is so cool. This is going to be so cool.
So these teams, you mentioned, they all split up. There are 8 different teams, 3 players per team, and they're running 3 stock matches.
Yeah, so
it's 9 stocks every time that a team is going head-to-head.
Right, and you'll even see it on the score where you'd normally see the set count. You're going to see the stocks remaining. So at the beginning of the match, you'll see each team has 9. You're wondering, what, 9? That's weird. I've never seen a 9 in that field before, ever. That's the stocks remaining. So the team with the higher numbers in a better spot with that.
Okay. So essentially, the way you got to think about this for like a little bit of the strategy as these matches are going on is each team member is responsible for 3 stocks. If you can knock off 3 stocks before you go down, you're good. You're hitting the pace.
You're in good shape.
You're fine.
But not everybody's going to do that. Just by virtue of this competition, it cannot happen every time. So, you know, who's going to be carrying their weight? Who's going to be bringing it? We could see one player eliminate multiple players on another team. It's possible.
It's essentially
who knows what's going to happen? This is the first time this has ever happened in official Brawlhalla esports. Another thing we should mention is these guys are playing for more than just glory. There is over $18,000 in prize money for this.
Man, that is a sizable prize pool right there.
News flash. I don't think we've ever talked about that before. $18,000 up for grabs. A little bit more, like $18,400 or something like that. And these guys are going to be competing for it.
All right.
And it's not, they can lose the first match. It's not over. It's not a tournament, It's a series with a 3-week-long season. It's going to be really cool.
Jeez.
So let's get into some of these teams. I want to talk about these teams.
Who are we going to be seeing play over these next 3 weeks?
So let's go in order, right? Our first matchup today is going to be black team versus orange team. Now, let's look at the black team here. What a monstrous team. This is seed number 1 for this whole competition, right? We're going off of overall power rankings.
There's been a lot of chatter about the black team.
Black team is, they've got to be the favorites to win. If anybody out there is a gambling man, I think they'd be putting their money on the black team. Remy. What a monster Remy can be. We've seen him play for a very long time now. Generally, the 2v2 master. He's won plenty of 1v1 tournaments, and obviously you can't discount his 1v1 abilities.
Right, but I mean his 2v2 win streak is near unrivaled.
He's a 2v2 world champion. He won in 2017, the doubles world championship. So, well, doubles 2v2, that happens Thursday. We're talking about 1v1 here.
Yep.
And though Remy has been a dominating force in 1v1 for a very long time now, he may be a little overshadowed by his teammates who are literally 1v1 champions.
All right.
They have more wins under their belt than anybody can count. And we're talking about Sandstorm and Boomy. So Sandstorm. I mean, what else can you say about Sandstorm?
Current world champion.
The most recent. Well, it wasn't even that long ago. It's like 4 months ago. This guy won the world championship. And every other tournament since then, except the winter championship. But who won the winter championship?
Oh my
Boomy.
gosh! Their teammate.
Where one fails, the other will pick up.
This team is so stacked.
This is a very stacked team. Remy, Sandstorm, and Boomy. And then Boomy, #1 power ranked player. He didn't win the most recent LAN. We're talking about final round, right? That happened pretty recently. He didn't win that. He only lost to Sandstorm, his teammate.
Oh my
he doesn't have to worry about fighting Sandstorm. So that's a pretty crazy team. Black team, they're on top of it. They're going up against Orange team here today, and Orange team has, the monsters, Blood Diamond, Double Dime, and Santi. Santi, bit of a new pick, huh? That's kind of out of left field there.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a whole lot of Santi.
A little bit of dark horse for the competition.
I'd say so. He played way back in 2015 when the game was still in alpha and beta. And since then, he showed up in the winter championship out of nowhere. We haven't seen him compete in the longest time. And he got top 8, right? He got top 8 out of nowhere in his first online tournament in forever. So, I mean, it was a bit of a surprise for Blood Diamond to pick Santi to be on his team, but
I don't know, man.
Let's see how it goes.
He's a
We're
smart
about to see
fellow, all right? He has been improving his game time over time. Like, it used to be, he did amazingly in 2v2s. His 1v1s, a little bit overshadowed by his teammate previously.
Back when he was teaming with Noel, is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
But
he did
over the past year, his 1v1 game has just skyrocketed.
Right after the 2017 World Championship, I think he got 4th place, maybe 5th place. It was a breakout performance for him in 1v1.
Oh, yeah.
Where he's been previously known as a 2v2 champion. Obviously has a lot of potential here today. Can they take out the champions, Boomy, Sandstorm, and Remy? I don't know.
It's a tall order.
It'd be quite an upset if they won. I think anybody would consider that a bit of an upset.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, you say that, but I mean, you've got Double Dime on this team, and he has taken down so many top players.
Good point.
I mean, he is known as like the EU killer because anytime that top players from European region come over, he's always the one to take them down.
Right. Yeah. Well, he has a lot of upsets over top players.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, they're no longer upsets. He's just a force to be
doing
reckoned
his job.
Right. But Double Dime, he was just like one hit away from knocking Boomy out.
Yeah.
And at final round. So his placement, it was top 8. It wasn't he didn't get on the podium, but almost
easily could.
Almost, yeah. When it comes down to it, in a crew battle like this, all he has to do is take one more stock, right? And he'll be and he'll put his team in a great position. So who else we got coming up? The green team versus the blue team will be the next match after that. That's coming up at 7:30. Green team led by Noel with STTP Wilson and iThrow. And no surprise to see him picking these guys. He's been teaming with iThrow for a very long time.
Yep.
Noel and iThrow won the best 2v1 combo award in last year's BCX. And STTP Wilson is like on fire. He's come in.
I mean, just last year
he won insane. Yeah.
Last year he won 3 of the seasonal championships.
Yeah, and the seasonal championships, that's the biggest online event. Biggest online open event, because this is the biggest online event now. SCTP Wilson got 3rd place at final round, losing 1 hit away from beating Boomy. I mean, it was down to the very last hit. So Wilson is definitely capable of taking this big time. And then Noel, he has so many tournament wins under his belt. And what he doesn't have in tournament wins, he has more of in top 8. He has literally the most top 8 victories.
43
top 8. That's more than any player ever in Brawlhalla. And it just keeps growing because he never misses top 8. He's so consistent. He has great control. I think that's going to work really well in a crew battle here. And then there's iThrow, the complement to Noel. I don't think I've ever seen iThrow and SCTP Wilson compete together. Maybe they have. They're all kind of the same circle of friends.
It's going to be interesting. Very interesting.
It's a group of friends. It's a group of extremely strong competitors. Green team, they potentially could take the whole thing. I think they've got what it takes.
It's a monster combination for sure.
They're going to be going up against the blue team here today. That's Atrophius, Starlight, and Silly Goby.
Man, oh man. All right, so making up this team. All right, we're going to talk about Atrophius because he kind of like was that player that was just working his way up, trying to break into the top scene, and then he finally did it. And it was with that Mordex. He was one of the first to develop that Scythe playstyle.
Yeah, he was the NA Scythe for the longest time, and the game has evolved much since then. I think now he's playing Val, which is, to me, a little unusual, but he has been performing very well on it. I think his Val results are actually better than his Mordex results ever were. But yeah, Atrophius, he was like the Zero to Hero story. He was there in the dev streams, facing off against the pro featured players, and eventually he started winning, and now he is one of the best players in the world. So
he's running alongside
Starlight, who's a 2v2, the very first doubles world champion.
That's right.
Right back in 2016.
Yes.
So he's got the experience under his belt. He's always been an extremely strong competitor. Seriously, like, within a week of his first time playing back in 2015, he was already winning tournaments. So he's like...
That is going to be kind of crazy in this crew battle format where you can just run away with stocks. He's been playing a lot of Sidra, a lot of Cannon. And if you get those dodge reads, I mean, he can just delete an entire stock.
Yeah, and I think it's going to work well in this team's favor that this is not a best of 3. No, they don't. Your opponent doesn't get a chance to figure you out, right?
Yeah.
It's all or nothing, do or die, right then and there. So Starlight, like you say, he could easily run away with a victory. Same with Silly Goby. He could easily be running away with victory. Who's he gonna play? Thatch? I think he's been playing Thatch in 1v1. I mean, he's gonna come out of left field. They won't have time to react or understand and adapt to what he's doing.
Yep.
And Silly Goby could easily take more than 3 stocks and really get his team ahead.
I mean, that's another thing. You're looking and you're just like, all right, his top 8 finishes, there may not be as many as like his teammates or some of the other members, but everybody who has played against him says, I don't understand how he doesn't have more of those, because they spar against him in like the casual matches or some of these off formats, and he just obliterates everybody.
Yeah. I mean, he is a top player himself. He's not in the upper echelons. He's not on the podiums usually,
right?
But he is capable of taking out anybody on the podiums. And in a crew battle, that's all you need. Just that one kill. They don't get a chance to try again. You know. And then the next matchup today: White team versus Pink team. This one's gonna be crazy. White team consists of Isidru, Faison, and Cody Travis.
All right.
And this team is a monster. This team, I think, could take the entire event. I mean, the entire series.
I mean, this is
definitely so capable.
3 of the rising stars of the recent tournament scene.
Yeah.
So Cody Travis, I mean, absolutely destructive during final round.
I was about to say final round. That was like, I mean, he's already had his breakout performance before that, and he's got so much ahead of him, right? He got second place in doubles. He plays extremely high in singles. He's got so much ahead of him.
Absolutely
Isidru,
crazy.
Same deal. I mean, he's been on top plenty of times before. Tons of tournament wins for Isidru and Faison as well, who has. I mean, we saw Faison
Winter
take out
Championship.
Sandstorm.
He took out first and second place from the World Championship.
Yeah, he had an extremely hard bracket through Winter Championship, and he prevailed. Also recently picked up by Noble Esports, and Isidru picked up by Flashpoint. This is a fully sponsored team.
absolutely
and Cody
ridiculous.
Travis with Flashpoint and Faison with Noble Esports.
But we're going to see how they do against that pink team.
Yeah.
That's rocking Tiffany, Simba, and Kosalix. That's a cool team.
So this is a cool team. These are all like, all of these, it's crazy. All these players capable of taking out anybody in this series.
Yep.
But, Kosalix, like, he's
the Lance Master. Like that. I mean, that's what else can you say? He is like the only
Absolutely
player
the best
that brings
Lance.
it out and takes tournaments with it.
Mm-hmm. And then Tiffany and Simba also. I mean, we saw Simba get second place at the Winter Championship. Tiffany has won seasonal championships. I mean,
absolutely
Tiffany's a force to be reckoned with. So Pink Team got a lot going for them there. I can't wait to see what else they've got coming up.
Yeah,
and then moving on to our next match.
To the final one that's going to close out the night. We're actually going to be rocking the purple team versus the red team.
Yeah.
And purple team's actually made up of Wrenched, who you mentioned before, second place at the World Championship last year.
Best guitar player in the world.
But he's got alongside him Lil Capped and Ethan. There's a lot to say.
Yeah,
here.
that is an insane team. They're going to be going up against red team here. Pugsy, LDZ, and Egg Soup. I can hear the chants. I can hear the chants right now. Red team, red team. They've got
team best friends.
They've got the fans on their side. Those are the boys. LDZ, the two-time champion, playing alongside his two best friends. Who knows what's going to come from them? Maybe they take it all.
So
Maybe they just have
everybody
the
kind
best
of
time of their
forgets,
lives.
like when Egg Soup doesn't get to travel to events for a little bit, everybody kind of forgets like how good he is at the game.
Yeah.
And then he just dominates.
He's always been one of the best.
He shows up like so infrequently, but every time that he does, he ruins everybody's brackets.
It was hilarious
He's
in
like,
2017.
oh, you thought you forgot about me? Oh, no, top 8. Here I am.
He didn't play the whole year in 2017. Showed up at the World Championship, got top 8, and everyone's like, what the heck?
He's so good. So good.
Like, we could talk about these teams forever because these are the best players in North America in Brawlhalla. But we have got to get in to our first match, ladies and gentlemen. It is happening. The black team versus the orange team is going to go down right now. Sandstorm, Remy, and Boomy versus Blood Diamond, Double Dime, and Santi in the first ever official crew battle. How exciting.
All right, so the first question that we've got to start asking here is, who do you think they're going to send out? Because it is blind pick on this first one.
That's right.
So the teams did not have any knowledge when they chose who they were sending out in front.
Well, here it is. Looks like they're sending out Blood Diamond first, and Remy is the first one for Black Team. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. The Brawlhalla Pro Series begins right now. Remy grabs the first weapon. Blood Diamond looking for a weapon, gets punished just for grabbing it. Tiny bit of damage. That's inconsequential at that point. He's already evened it back up.
All right, so Blood Diamond, longtime master of the sword. Every legend that he bounces around between, that's the weapon that you're going to see as the common thread.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And you're seeing it just kind of bobbing up and down, getting that damage lead with those down airs. And now the gauntlets for the offstage potential, that's just such a consistent play.
Remy, a little bit of a deficit to come back from here, but he's absolutely capable. That's no big deal for him. The person who takes the first stock here is in a great spot. I mean, every
really
stock counts
the tone.
so much. This is not like a tournament match where it's like, all right, I can lose this one, I'll learn something from it, and I'll improve on the next one. This is it right here. They're not going to get another chance here today. This is the only match that they're going to play, and Remy is giving it up right now. Stock's still about even. Both players pretty cautious about it. Like we said, there is nothing left after this one for them.
That's pretty significant that the damage build has been pretty even so far, because I don't think that tells you there's not going to be a runaway in this beginning.
Yeah, but there
Someone's
it is, the first
oh!
stock taken, and Remy is the first player to take a stock in the official crew battles of the Brawlhalla Pro Series. Blood Diamond coming back has got to equalize this quickly. If he starts running away with any bit of a damage lead here, that is just going to be so huge for them. Nice dodge by Remy to come out of that combo, but this could be it. Oh, he didn't have his dodge. Blood Diamond knew it and went for that neutral signature, but it just wasn't enough. Remy was still able to jump out of it despite not having his dodge left.
Yeah,
and look at Remy just continuing to build up damage. He's still got 3 stocks. This is so hard for Blood Diamond.
Yeah, I mean, every bit of a lead that you can build, getting just over that weapon toss, going for the edge guard.
That might do it. The clash?
Remy's still alive. The dodge coming back just in time. The turnaround on the edge guard.
Is this it?
It's 3 stocks to 1.
It. Oh, man, that is so huge. Blood Diamond nearly had the KO set up for him, and Remy not only survived, but turned it around and took the stock instead. That's ridiculous.
All right, this is
so huge for Black Team.
Dangerous territory here. Blood Diamond, you know he wants to take at least this 1 stock down, because if Remy gets set back to a fresh 3 stocks, I don't know how they're going to be able to come back.
Okay, he got it. He got it. Black Team down to 8 stocks. Let's see if Blood Diamond can bring this back.
I mean, that
second stock hurt the orange team. It
definitely did.
That's rough.
Because right here, it doesn't matter how much damage he builds up onto Remy's second stock. He needs to take it down, or else it just heals back to full for the next match.
Yeah. Yeah, just about even so far. Remy's starting to take a little bit of a lead. Blood Diamond, he's gotta take at least 1 other stock here before he goes down.
Ooh, Remy threatening with those signatures. Really wants to give this early lead to his team.
Look at these players dancing around each other's hitboxes here. Blood Diamond in red. Wow, that probably could have gotten the KO on Blood Diamond. He's really got to be careful. Now, without a weapon, he's got one there, but Remy steals it. Blood Diamond still doesn't have a weapon. Starting to throw out haymakers. Off the side, can Blood Diamond get this KO? He's looking for an uppercut. Remy knows it. Nice side signature. Blood Diamond brings Remy's stocks down to 1. Both teams have an equal amount of stocks here. Blood Diamond, maybe not long for this world right now. He's in red. Anything could possibly take him out now, and you know Remy's got to be sweating like, I had this. If Remy loses this now, I mean, that's rough for his team.
Blood Diamond scooting right under that floorboard, though. He's not out of this yet. He's avoiding those power shots from Remy. Any one of those. Oh, that's going to seal the deal. Remy saving his 1 stock, putting his team up just ahead.
But Blood Diamond, you know, considering that stock that was lost by Blood Diamond.
That was a huge comeback.
It was great for him to come back that far. He got Remy down to 1 stock. His team is now only down by 1 stock. And depending on who they send out next, they might just be able to take it anyway.
Yeah, so this is where the tension really builds.
Yeah, so now who is the orange team going to send out next, right?
Right.
Now they have to decide as a team who's most capable of taking out Remy and who can handle getting counterpicked next, because now between Boomy and Sandstorm, they're going to be able to send out who they feel is best at taking out Double Dime.
Yeah.
So looks like they're going to be sending out Double Dime next.
Ooh, okay.
Rank 30 in overall power rankings. That is worldwide, by the way, not just North America.
Solid pick. And Double Dime, he's been playing a lot of Kai. He's been talking about his bow play quite a bit over the past several weeks.
So he's gonna have 3 stocks coming into this next match. Remy will just have the 1, and hopefully Double Dime can take it for Orange Team without losing a stock. That'll even up the game going into the next match, where he's gonna face off against either Boomy or Sandstorm.
That's where the pressure really gets put on.
Yeah.
Because it is that question of, okay, will I be able to take that first stock without losing my own, and that just sets us dead even in the set. Because if you want to just be able to take it clean, it doesn't really matter how much damage you get put on. As long as you're the one to take the stock first, they've got the 1 left.
So here we go. Remy versus Double Dime going down right now. Remy, remember, Remy's got 1 stock left over from the previous match in this crew battle. Double Dime's going to be doing everything he can to take it without losing one of his stocks. He does not want to leave his team at a deficit going into the next match.
I mean, Kaya, pretty good choice for it. High speed, high defense. So you can definitely hang on to that stock and avoid the kill shots.
Pretty good pick. It's been his best character for a long time now. This is so Double Dime. The skin and everything, right?
Ooh, and already pushing Remy into the orange. He really just wants to clean this one up.
Yeah, this is looking great for Double Dime here, but it's not over yet. He's got a pretty good lead here, but he's got to be able to finish it off as well. Remy starting to build up damage on the other end. Another one. Nice. Just building up the damage.
I mean, Double Dime knows you can't let the bow get any of those big hit strings going, because that's a ton of damage that just tied it up.
Uh-oh, off the side now. This could be big for Remy. It's like Remy's giving Double Dime some space here, letting him come back to the stage instead of going for an edge guard. With only 1 stock left, I guess I understand that.
Yeah,
Double
and, I
Dime
mean,
now
he can
in
threaten
red.
with those long shots that Cody has.
Remy has got Double Dime in at a kill range right now. If Remy can take a stock from Double Dime here, that would be so huge for the black
he's
team.
at least taking all the weapons. Double Dime hasn't been able to find one for so long.
Yeah, well, and I think he knows Double Dime really wants one. Some players are comfortable playing unarmed, but I think Double Dime really specializes in these two weapons here.
Well, he got so much mileage off of that weapon throw to kind of break neutral.
Yeah. Oh, man, these...
Ooh, Remy with those low-to-the-ground neutral airs,
They are
just
both
popping
in kill
them up.
range. It's anybody's stock right now. Remy could potentially take it. That down sig would have done it, but Double Dime manages to avoid it. There's another one. Neutral air. It's not enough off the floor. There was just enough distance for him to stay alive, but Double Dime is so damaged. Anything will do it. Is that it? Oh, my God. I can't believe
close.
this.
Unreal. Oh, okay. So now Remy has just gone positive. He has not only taken the 3 stocks that he's responsible for on his team, he's +1.
He's +1. That is so huge for the black team here. Double Dime trying to finish this off quick here, but the damage has been done. Remy taking a stock off of the orange team.
Ooh.
Double Dime closes it out, but oh man, he's going to have to go into this next matchup a stock down.
Ooh, okay.
So who they're going to send in from the black team next? It's either Sandstorm or Boomy. I want to say probably Sandstorm, just considering how well Double Dime did against Boomy at final round.
Oh,
I'm thinking they're like, yeah, let's not give him that opportunity. You know, Double Dime clearly knows how to fight Boomy. So because of how the match played out here, they get to choose.
Right? Yeah, and I mean, Boomy would definitely just be a solid anchor.
Yeah.
Because Sandstorm, that scythe, the gauntlets, he can just run away with a bunch of those middle stocks.
So it looks like they are sending out Sandstorm, going to be the one going up against Double Dime here. Double Dime, of course, going to be at 2 stocks at the start of this match, while Sandstorm has all 3. Now, ladies and gentlemen, witness the world champion coming out here to face off against Double Dime. Double Dime, sponsored by Tuxedo Esports, just might be able to get past Wildcard Sandstorm. It all starts right now. The Brawlhalla Pro Series. Here we go.
All right, Double Dime rocking the Kaya. He's got that speed, that defense, but I mean, against the Mordex strings, that can get shredded in an instant.
Yeah, we have seen Sandstorm take 5-second stocks off of the best players. I mean, he's the Gimp Master. Uh-oh, and here it is off the side.
So
Double Dime's got to be worried
dangerous.
about it. Manages to touch the wall and get back to the stage. Excellent. Double Dime getting some stage control right now. He is worried, though. Sandstorm, uh-oh. Now Sandstorm's got the scythe. This is what he lives on right here.
All right, Double Dime.
Gauntlets, he said himself how Gauntlets is just like, Gauntlets is just what he's playing because Mordex has it, not actually one of his main weapons.
I mean, could have fooled me.
Really is.
Because, like, his gauntlets are ridiculous.
Come on, he's the world champion. All right, dealing a lot of damage here to Double Dime. He might just get an early stock here.
Looking for it, Double Dime. Not able to use the range. Got punished for that weapon pickup. Sandstorm just leaping in there.
A little ground slam there. The downlight, gravity canceled that downlight to initiate. That was a pretty nice move.
Deceptive.
Chase dodging into an uppercut like that. Sandstorm, that's unique. I mean, you've seen that here and there with Gauntlets players, but that is not often their approach.
No, not easy.
Double Dime really got to take some stocks here. He's got Sandstorm in red. Oh, nice ground pound. Oh, he meant to get the weapon throw out there, but it landed on the floor. He's got to watch out for Sandstorm's gimps now. Punches him away and grabs the weapon. Pushes out the owl, but doesn't find it as Sandstorm just avoids everything. He's in the red. One good hit from Double Dime.
All right.
Yes. Orange team staying in the game here. Now only down by 1 stock. See if Double Dime can manage to take another stock off of Sandstorm here. Remember, he came into this match with 2 stocks. Nice dodge.
So trying to find his footing, using that bit of extra range that he has over the gauntlets.
Remember, what you're seeing on the bottom center of the screen there in the score overlay is the stocks remaining of each team.
Yep, each player will get 3 stocks. Here we go, hunting Double Dime into the orange. Sandstorm sending him off the edge. That scythe, it's got the active input. Oh my gosh, it has the ice claws, able to send him up into the sky.
Oh man, Double Dime is so hurt. He can probably take a stock here. It's possible. It's definitely possible. But boy, is it going to be difficult. This could be it right now.
My gosh.
I don't think he can survive another one of those.
Yeah, he is deep in the red.
Oh, my goodness, he is avoiding so many kill shots here. Trying to get back to the stage. Sandstorm, great coverage. Double Dime still managing to avoid every killing blow Sandstorm throws out.
Really putting Kaya's speed to use.
That's it. Sandstorm takes it with 2 stocks remaining. Oh my goodness, that is a pretty big lead now for the black team. It all comes down to their final. And this is interesting. Now, we know it's going to be Santi coming out next. Ooh. We have never seen Santi fight in a crew
he's
battle.
The unknown variable.
This is a really unknown variable. Is he just going to come out here and bust up the previous world champion? Yeah, I mean, say previous, recent, the current
reigning world
champion.
All right, so Santi is going to have 3 stocks, but he's got to burn through 5 on the black team. He's got the 2 for Sandstorm, and then he's got to tackle all 3 of Boomy's by himself.
That's crazy. So you can see his stats. He's got 1 top 8, and that's because he just started competing in official Brawlhalla esports, and his very first tournament he got top 8'd. So kind of ridiculous.
100% top 8 record. That's pretty good. That is pretty good.
That's pretty ridiculous, man. So Santi, he's been playing a Suri. It's going to be an interesting matchup here. I'm so curious. What's going to happen here? Is Sandstorm just going to shred through Santi here? Or is Santi this crazy unknown variable that's about to slay him? Here we go. It happens right now.
Sandstorm getting a ton of early damage with these sight strings.
That's a big
oh
combo
my gosh.
there.
It's all going to be about how can Santi identify the escapes that he needs.
This is what a strong opening statement by Sandstorm there. We didn't know what was going to happen in this matchup, but in the first 3 seconds, Sandstorm showed us that he can definitely just build up the damage on Santi. He is not something that Sandstorm can't handle, but it's not over till it's over. Santi has plenty of opportunity to maybe, plus he's playing a Suri who has some huge vertical gimp potential. If he can get him off the side, he might just be able to dunk him.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, look at this. Even just chipping during the neutral, Sandstorm going into the orange. Santi looking pretty close to taking a stock.
Oh, no. Sandstorm gets it, and the black team now starting to really run away with a lead here. That is a 3-stock lead for the black team. My goodness, and they still have Boomy in the ranks here. If Santi can somehow manage to take out Sandstorm, he's going to have 3 Boomy stocks to deal with after this. Very difficult.
It's going to be so rough. Oh, especially if he keeps catching Santi's dodge.
Sandstorm in the red right now. Santi might just be able to get this KO.
Ooh, Sandstorm really looking to just
he wants Santi to come off stage. Yeah, and really that's a favorable position for an Asuri to usually be in, but he knows what Sandstorm's capable of off the stage there.
Just turned it on its head.
Not worth it, especially. Oh, I thought that would be enough.
That was brutal.
I can't believe it. Dashing off the side of the stage into a breakdance for the KO.
Covered the close angle with the weapon throw, wide with the breakdance. That was slick.
Oh my goodness. And the black team showing why they are seed 1 in this series. The power on this team is just incredible. We might not even see Boomy play at this rate. Santi takes a stock, starting to close the gap. They're at an even amount of stocks, but you got to consider that black team actually has 4 stocks remaining. To orange team's final stock. Can Santi pull off? Can you imagine Santi, just the craziest comeback?
Oh no, caught the tail end of the dodge.
He can still make it back. He got him. He didn't touch the floor. There's no way he can come back from this. Santi is done.
Sandstorm took him all the way out, caught his jumps, caught his landing, caught the win for his team.
Oh my goodness, the black team scores the win, and Boomy didn't even play. That's
absolutely
crazy.
Unreal. That lead.
That's unbelievable.
Started by Remy and just finished by Sandstorm.
Yeah, Remy got ahead real quick there. Right at the start, right? He took out he won the first match without getting knocked out, right?
Yep. And
then second game he got +1. And that was I mean, that's the start of the momentum. Yeah. Already difficult to come back from, and then they send in Sandstorm next. Smart play. I want to say that is a smart play.
Oh yeah.
Not giving Double Dime the chance to fight Boomy there, and then Sandstorm. He's the number one 1v1 player right now. We talk
and
about
you can see why.
Yeah. We talk about how Boomy is the number one overall power rank player, and he is the number one overall power rank player, also the highest earning player in the history of Brawlhalla, over $60,000 earned by Boomy so far, right? But Sandstorm is the number one 1v1 power ranked player, and that was very noticeable here today.
My gosh.
4 stocks remaining for the black team at the end of that game. Holy cow.
Man.
Holy cow.
Winning a 9-stock crew battle, winning by a 4-stock spread. That's insane.
They're showing why they're the number one seed, right?
That is crazy strong. What a way to open up the Pro Series. They've got to be happy with that.
Yeah, maybe they expected that. Orange team is the lowest seed in their group, I believe.
Okay, so that's who they play first in the round robin.
Right.
But they'll be playing everyone else throughout the week.
Sure, yeah, right. Well, it's not even over for them yet. They're going to face off against the black team on Thursday in a 2v2 rotation, where I think the orange team will have a better shot at it. But you know what? I say that, but it's going to be difficult because the black team has 2 different champion teams on them.
Oh my
right?
gosh.
They've got Boomy and Remy, world champions.
Yep.
One of the most 2v2 wins, tournament victories of any team ever, rivaled only by the European team at Domestic and Cake.
Yep.
Right? But not only that, they have Sandstorm and Boomy, who won final round
championship
and the winter championship
round,
at every tournament they've ever competed in. They've never lost a
ridiculous.
2v2 tournament that they entered.
That's
So,
a real strong configuration.
what do you
The
think?
one that we don't know about yet is Sandstorm and Remy.
Yeah.
So it's like, will they have to play? Because, I mean, the 2v2 that we will be seeing later this week, that ends up being that best of 3, where you've got to use all your different configurations. So will we even see that
They could
configuration
potentially
play?
make it through without even playing Sandstorm and Remy, right? They could maybe get through.
Man, I just
Boomy,
like thinking
Sandstorm,
about all
Boomy,
this
Remy.
stuff. It's so
But
cool.
you know what? They might throw out Sandstorm and Remy game 1 just to test their limits.
Yeah.
Right? I believe
and
that
just be
the
like
black team
saving
might
one
do
of the
that.
championship teams for the anchor.
Yeah, maybe. All right, so let's talk about this next match coming up here in a few minutes. This is going to be a good one here.
Ooh.
Green team versus blue team. That is Noel, STTP Wilson, and iThrow versus Starlight, Atrophius, and Silly Goby.
Oh man,
This is going to be a lot closer, I think. In my opinion, I think these teams are much more closely matched.
Yep.
If the seeding is correct, you got to give it to the green team, because they've got
Good or
Noel. I mean,
Noel, the
anything could
most
happen.
consistent player in Brawlhalla. They've got STTP Wilson, the 3-time seasonal champion, and you've got iThrow, a consistent podium and medal maker himself.
Right. And they've got Noel, who has maybe the most 1v1 tournament wins of anybody. Definitely the most top 8 victories ever.
Yep.
But he's got 6 gold medals in official major 1v1 tournaments.
Oh yeah.
That's not like the Community Cup over here he won. He can win all of those, no problem.
Right.
This is serious official tournaments. SDTP Wilson, I mean, we saw him get 3rd place at final round. And we mentioned it before. He was just 1 hit away from taking out Boomy, who ended up getting 2nd place, losing only to Sandstorm. He is a top 1v1 competitor. I believe his rank there is 21. That's the overall rank, right? He doesn't play a whole lot of doubles, but in singles, I think he's actually number 8 in singles.
Ooh, man,
in overall power rankings. That's including European players, which aren't even. He's potentially top 5 in NA. In 1v1 power rankings.
Yeah, so they are going to be going against Atrophius, Starlight, Silly Goby, you mentioned. Now, those players, I think the difference between these 2 teams is going to be the green team is kind of that, consistent, just push the advantage over the course of a match. Between Atrophius, Starlight, and Silly Goby, you've got a team of just all instant killers. They have legends and capabilities to just delete a stock in 10 seconds
Yeah,
flat.
I can't help but to think of that back in, 2017 Summer Championship, where Atrophius took it was like the longest scythe combo we've ever seen, even by today's standards, the longest scythe combo ever. He got like 4 dodge reads in that huge combo that absolutely deleted, I I want to say it was Starlight, actually, against Starlight. So now, once again, Starlight, my greatest enemy, becomes my teammate.
Exactly.
And then Silly Goby, who is like such a complimentary player, right?
Oh, yeah.
He is the top pick for a doubles team for many different top players, right? He has fought alongside many of the greatest players. In 1v1, we were talking about it before. He's not on the podium. We rarely ever see him on the podium.
Right.
But he's capable of taking out anybody on that podium.
Oh, yeah.
And in a crew battle like this, where it's not a best of 3 set, there's no time to adapt, he might just be able to take out an opponent and maybe run away with a lead. I think it's possible for Goby to go positive in this crew battle.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I
mentioned before Starlight, though, with the cannon.
So I think he's probably going to play Sidra,
I feel like that's the play.
He's always been a sword player, right?
Yep.
And he was kind of the one to develop the babysitting side air edge guards, right? He would let them come back and kind of like follow them, and when they had nothing left, he side aired them off.
Yep.
And he was criticized for being simple and stuff, but it worked, and
it's
nobody
like
else
that
was capable of doing
zone
it.
denial, really, is what it is.
So so he's very zone heavy, but now with Cannon, which is relatively recent. I mean, we've had a new weapon since then, but Cannon not played often in the top player meta, right? So he's got that going for him. That surely this is the least practiced weapon of any of these top players. Like as far as anybody else's matchup experience, got to be the least on Cannon.
And it has strings and combos.
That's what I was going to say.
That, like,
he could just delete a stock with that.
If you catch somebody's dodge, I mean, they're going for a ride.
Yeah, yeah, to say the least. Yeah, he'll bounce him up, he'll knock him away, he'll push him off, and then Cannon, the way that Cannon's movement, his abilities work is that there is a lot of built-in movement. So he pushes them, moves along with them, and gets to continue the combo. He can gravity cancel to keep it going, and then finish it off with a ground pound. And that Cannon ground pound hits really hard.
Gosh.
If he can manage to land it on anybody, that's probably the stock.
Yeah, and in a format like Crew Battle, where each stock matters so much, way more than like a standard 1v1 match.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to be monumental.
Those quick stocks are really monumental. And Green Team, now that I think about it, Green Team, they all play legends that have really huge vertical gimp opportunities.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and those, getting like a vertical gimp like that doesn't matter what health they're at. They could be at 0 and you might take the stock. If you can land the Asuri Qatar neutral sig, that's Noel, right? The Ragnar Qatar neutral sig, that's STP Wilson, or the Bodvar Hammer recovery, that's Swythrow.
Yeah.
There's no telling that's the 3 characters they're going to play, but they've been playing those legends for a pretty long time.
I was going to mention Wilson. We might also see a lot of the Spitfire right over the edge. That down Qatar.
It is a great corner guarding tool. So. Just their legends alone really make for some quick stock taking. And while that might not help so much in a best of 5 where players have a long time to adapt, this could be the determining factor in going positive in this crew battle. And we're gonna be getting started with this match here momentarily. Green team versus blue team.
All right. So if you had to guess, who would you say they're sending out as their blind picks for the first one?
Immediately I want to say they're going to open with Noel. I know Noel seems like the anchor, but in a situation where they don't know who's going to come up next, they'd probably send out Noel first. He's very, very well-rounded. And it looks like I'm wrong because they're sending out I throw first, going up against Starlight.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, green team versus blue team, and the Brawlhalla Pro Series starts right now.
All right, the Starlight pick, I mean, I agree with this. I believe a lot in how much he can just steal with those cannon strings. So that's what we're going to be seeing.
Yeah.
He's looking for that weapon, finds the sword. Oh, immediately tosses it away.
He wants the cannon, that's why.
He really does.
And Ithro knows it, so he's now Ithro starting to weapon starve Starlight, which is huge.
Gosh.
He's got Starlight in orange before he even had a weapon. But now Starlight's got the cannon. Let's see what he can do with this cannon. This might be the only cannon we see in the Brawlhalla Pro Series. I think as far as the pros go, it's all Starlight right now. Starting to even up the damage. Look what he's done with this cannon already.
Oh,
nice.
No. All right, so you see Ithro, he's been positioning himself very intentionally. You don't want to give them a lot of runway on the stage because that's where Cannon gets all its massive strings.
Wow, Cider nearly got the KO. Starlight using the built-in. Oh no, just barely. He didn't have enough jumps. He made good use of the built-in movement of Cannon Cider to get back to the stage, but he had so few recovery options that he couldn't get vertical after that.
Yeah, I mean, Ithro did such a good job just denying space. He had to back off.
Yeah, and he got such an early damage lead on Starlight because of the weapon denial. Off the side now, Starlight looking for a edge guard opportunity. This could be it. Oh, but Ithro reverses it. And Starlight, oh no! He had it right there, just barely missed. Ithro escapes. Nice down there. Ooh, scary. Scary to be jumping up above a hammer like that. You know what can happen, right? But Starlight made it work. Unfortunately, already down in red health here.
Yeah,
it's going to be difficult. He's in kill range.
I mean, so Ithro got that damage lead from denying the weapon right off the bat, and he's just kept it going so far.
Barely even hurt on his second stock. He might take another one right here. Starlight barely survives. He probably can't last through another one of those. And Ithro's looking for it. You see, oh, the cannon strings. My goodness, he caught one dodge, and look how much he got off of it.
I mean, with how much KO potential is on that cannon, he just got him halfway to tied up.
Oh, but a simple neutral air is all it takes to KO Starlight there because he was so damaged.
All right, so Starlight still on that back foot. Ithro doing a good job just taking that early lead and holding on to it.
And he held on to it. Yeah. It's easy to lose a lead like that.
That's going to
Starlight
be what
now
will
fighting with the sword. He's
team.
not throwing away the sword this time. You see him, he's going to fight with it. Maybe if he sees another weapon on the board and has the opportunity to throw it away, he will. Ooh, nice spot dodge. Ithro barely survived that with perfect dodge to avoid Starlight's killing blow there. Ithro still looking for an opportunity here. Starlight just trying to finish off this stock. He's so close to getting it, but Ithro will not go down. Off the side, this could be it. Oh, he nearly got it. That's the babysitting side air we talked about. Off the top, yes.
Caught him good. The stocks are tied up.
All right, so this is a huge statement here. Which team is going to go out with the advantage in game one?
All right, I mean, Starlight has shrunk that damage deficit, but Ithro, perfect dodge through.
It's looking good for Ithro. Really starting to run away with the lead here. Starlight gets a bit of damage. Oh, he was waiting for the dodge read. Ithro knew it, and gravity canceled the downlight to get it out just a little sooner than he would have if he got on the floor there. And that's all it took. Smart play by Ithro there. Wow. Starlight had a good plan, right?
Yeah.
Because if he was able to land that would have been a 4-hit streak. Oh, no! That's it. Ithro takes the game, and blue team is now down with a 1 stock deficit to come back from. So who's blue team going to send out next?
All right. They've got their options. They've got a Atrophius waiting in the wings and Silly Goby.
So, I'm not sure. I wonder what they're thinking about this, right? Do they send out Atrophius? Is he the one that, is he just going to be able to delete the stocks quick enough to get him in the lead and then Silly Goby cleans it up?
Right. That's what matters. Because when the incumbent has only 1 stock left, you want someone who can just erase that.
Yeah.
They don't need to go the long haul. They just need to take care of that 1 stock without losing any of theirs. You want to just tilt that balance back in.
Well, it looks like they're going to be sending out Atrophius next.
Okay, I definitely agree with this.
It makes sense. It makes sense because Atrophius can take this back. He'll take the stock out real quick, and then he's difficult to counter, right? He's maining Mordex there. Mordex, one of the strongest legends right now, at least in the competitive scene. He is being used the most. So here we go, Atrophius versus Ithro. Remember, Ithro is playing with the 1 remaining stock he had from the previous round, while Atrophius is coming in fresh on his 3rd stock here. Atrophius obviously trying to even the stocks up here. If he can manage to take out Ithro, that'll put his team, that'll even up the score for his team.
Yep, that's name of the game, and he is doing that spectacularly, pushing Ithro deep yellow.
Nice neutral light from Ithro, builds up a little bit of damage. Oh, goodness. Atrophius, we've seen him pull off insanely long strings before. You do not want to get caught up in Atrophius' sight there. He's a dodge read master. He's been doing it. He basically defined the dodge read meta back in the day.
Yeah, and now that he's gotten a little bit of that information, he saw how iThrow dodged out of those cannon strings. Can he exploit that here?
Ooh, iThrow's trying to set something up with the stomp here. He landed it once, was not able to follow up on it. And having trouble landing it again, I think Atrophius is very aware that iThrow wants to open up with the stomp here.
Oh yeah.
Because if he can land the stomp, he can land the side air. That'll knock him off the stage, and he's great. iThrow is just great at landing edge guards.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow, Atrophius got the
damage.
grapple. Atrophius got the grapple there, but iThrow threw his weapon right before, and it knocked him out of the grapple. Wow, nice pickup by iThrow. It was subtle, but the way he did that weapon pickup avoided what could have been a pretty damaging string.
Oh, yeah.
Now both players in the red. It's starting to get really close here. Atrophius needs to even this up for his team.
Edge guard, anti-air.
Yes! Atrophius has evened it back up, ladies and gentlemen. 6-6 between the green team and the blue team. Now, who's the green team going to send out next?
All right, so that Atrophius pick totally worked out for them. The counter, what is it going to be?
Yeah, well...
You said Atrophius, it's a little bit difficult to counter.
Yeah.
But what's the main pick?
It's difficult to counter,
Noel,
and
are
also...
we tossing out Wilson?
You know, I don't know. I would say that they might toss out Wilson, right? Because Wilson, like, he's just a super strong competitor. And Noel, easily the best anchor in Brawlhalla, right?
Well,
he's just so solid, so consistent.
I think
you'd want him in the anchor.
We're getting word that they're going for the consistency early on here.
Right, yeah, well, they're going to do it. Also consider that the loser of the previous, or the winner of the previous round can change their legend. They just have to show it first.
Oh, yeah.
So he's going to change his legend up to Val Atrophius, and that gives Noel the opportunity to counterpick because he is coming in later.
Sure.
So, but I think Atrophius knew what Noel was going to pick, right? Noel's been a Surrey for a very, very long time.
Of course.
He's not going to change it up today.
But
right?
I do like that he was able to use that, different tools for different purposes. He wanted the scythe to be able to get rid of that one stock, nice early and clean. And now he needs that consistency to go through a full match against Cyclone's Noel.
Yeah, well, you're talking about consistency. Noel is like insane,
he's the best
right?
in the business.
I mean, he's
always in
how
top
many
8.
top 8s was it? It was
43,
about 1 million or something. So yeah, Noel easily the most consistent player. So right at 740, we're gonna get started. Here we go.
All right. Swords to start it off, balanced weapons. And you know what? I really like seeing Atrophius' sword because he has a different mindset than most people. He plays a lot of string-heavy weapons, and that even comes out in that kind of neutral weapon.
Yeah,
like the sword.
it's almost strange for me to be seeing him play sword. This is like the first time I've ever seen him play a sword. He's the NA scythe. He was always the NA scythe. But it's a different age now, and Atrophius, he's evolving along with the game. Now with a little bit of a lead against Noel there. Oh, he caught him with just the tiny tip of that hitbox there. Not enough to land the second part of the on-hit effect. Still very even game here so far. Noel can slow down a match, right? Like he knows. He knows when his opponent is trying to go fast, and he'll intentionally slow it down just to mess them up a little bit.
Just say, hey, I'm going to dictate the pace.
But
you're going to play my game.
There are players where that doesn't work against. In fact, it makes it a lot worse. So he's got to know when to get that done. Atrophius looking good right now. He knocked the weapon out of Noel's hands. Noel managed to grab some guitars before being knocked off the side here. Atrophius looking for an opportunity there. Noel manages to make it back to the stage once again. Very cautious with this stock right now because he can lose it. He is at kill range. Oh, this could be it. Yes, Atrophius takes the first stock, and that puts him in the positive.
Oh, man, that is a great position to be sitting in. His team's got to be breathing a little bit of that sigh of relief, seeing, okay, We stopped their momentum, and now we're creating some of our own.
Yeah, well, he's still got to create that space. You can take the first stock, and it could mean nothing if Atropius doesn't manage to get some damage out onto Noel, which he is totally doing here. This is huge. Every little bit of damage he gets is so big against a consistent player like Noel.
Ooh.
Whoa! Oh,
the
that's
perfect
one.
damage to get the bounce combo.
That's one for the highlight reel. Holy cow. Dribbling him off the floor into a recovery that has so much variables in it. He knew he was at exactly the right health to manage to get a KO like that. What a play. Oh my goodness. Noel showing us why he's got 43 top 8 placements in official Brawlhalla esports. Oh my goodness. All right, second stock. Things still very even. Atropius, he got that first stock, but he could not create much of a lead there. Noel has basically evened it up at this point. Oh,
Ooh.
Nice weapon throw initiation. He got a little bit of damage off of that one.
Yeah, it gives you a little bit of extra range that they might not be ready for, especially when dashing in like that. Ooh, perfect dodge, but Noel just cutting around behind it.
Oh, what?
The double?
The double recovery for the KO. What a quick KO for Noel. Oh my goodness. Showing why Cyclone Esports picked him up there.
All right, so this match entirely back and forth. The stock balance
we have just
shifted.
reversed here, and Noel's looking to be taking a stock. He wants to go into the next game with 2 stocks. Might be able to do it. I mean, he's in a good position.
Do. Put your team up 5-3. Definitely worked out for the black team previously.
That little backdash there just got him so much damage. Evened up the damage
trying to
now.
find his way in, but man, Noel is one of the best at just walking around underneath you, letting you spend all your resources.
What?
And perfectly anti-airing.
Was that a double down low? Oh my goodness, Noel! Looking for the finisher. This could be it. That's it.
Denied.
He can't make it back.
Another one.
Oh, Noel! What a huge play at the tail end of that match to put his team up 2 stocks over the blue team. Wow, what a game.
Perfectly using those Qatar neutral airs, sending Atropius exactly where he wanted him.
So there's nowhere else for them to go, right? Blue team's got to be sending out Silly Goby coming up next. Green team, 2 stocks for Noel, and still have SCTP Wilson, one of the best 1v1 players in the game right now.
Oh my gosh.
Just in the ranks, just waiting. He's in the dugout. He's swinging his practice swings, right? He's on deck.
warming up in the hot tub, you know? That's like his tournament ritual.
All right, so Noel versus Silly Goby coming up next. Noel's going to have 2 stocks remaining.
Ooh, okay. So 2 stocks. That's what Silly Goby's got to get through. All right, so Goby, we're probably going to be seeing like Bodvar, right? That's what he's locked in. And starting off with the hammer, it's going to be that high damage. He wants to get those big chunky swings, send Noel off stage, maybe rip him down with a recovery. Yeah,
we'll see what Silly Goby's going to do here. I feel like it's been a while since I've seen him in a streamed 1v1 match. He's always been extremely capable. You know, like we said, he's capable of taking out any of these top players, despite not living on the podium himself like some of these guys.
He's finding hit and hit again over Noel. Noel's like already in that KO area. Oh, the bear claw almost swiping him out.
That would have gotten the KO.
Narrowly.
And it was so close. Nice dodge by Noel to avoid that weapon throw there.
All right, now Goby just needs to find what's the strong hit going to be. Wow.
Dodge? He used the dodge part of that gravity. Again, what the heck, Noel?
I know you're a big fan of that every time it happens.
I mean, that is just so good. It's such a hard move to do. The spot dodge is only, 16 frames, and he managed to get the dodge part of it. Takes a stock off of Silly Goby as well. Noel, this is crazy. He's really starting to run away with the lead here. This is pretty reminiscent of Black versus Orange, right?
Man, oh man, is that going to be the story of the night?
Are we going to get to see SCTP Wilson play this?
That's going to be up to Silly Goby.
Well, he still has the ability. There's
one.
First stock. If he can manage to take another one. Look, he's fresh on this stock, right? Forget what happened before. He can just take a stock here without losing one, and he'll be in a really great position to take this match for Blue Team. And what a hero he would be for his team if he could manage to take out Noel's stock right now and then let Wilson come back in and take him out with only 2 stocks, he might be able to do it. But Noel, not if Noel has something to say about
denied.
it. That was a nice move. A little neutral light there.
Hammer neutral. I mean, it doesn't have a lot of range to it, but those kicks are very quick.
I think he knows that Noel's looking for a dodge, right? He's playing those guitars. He's got huge dodge reads. And while Noel's looking for a dodge, Silly Goby is just going to hit him. That was so crazy. Nearly got the ground pound there, but Silly Goby managed to stay out. Uh-oh, Noel looking to finish him off right now.
Oh, bounced him off the wall. Silly Goby trying to get through the minefield Noel's been putting out.
I can't believe Goby's still alive. There it is. Nice one. Silly Goby punching him away. He's got to grab a weapon. All right. Now with the sword. Sword versus sword. Noel. Might finish it right here.
Perfect.
There's another stock for the green team. Noel looking to finish this. He's like, Wilson, take a break, dude. I got this, right? Like he doesn't. Wilson might not even need to play here. Silly Goby's looking for a weapon, and Noel's not going to let him have one. He picked it up and threw it at him. Is this what you wanted? Is this the weapon you wanted?
It's like, well, yeah, but, one of my own.
Oh, off the side. Let's go, Silly Goby. Oh, my goodness. He nearly got that. That would have been so huge for him. Pretty big lead right now. Goby might be able to take this. He'll have to go up against Wilson. 1 stock to 3.
I don't know, man. You can't start saying that yet. Noel has robbed stocks before, even when he's this far behind.
Definitely not over. Coming back to the stage on that could have been it right there.
Just going for
Goby
it.
was smart not to. I think he was expecting Goby to dash jump ground pound or something like that. And he wanted him to come down there and get him because Noel was ready for it. And
oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, Noel. I can't believe it. If the damage is even. At this point, Noel could take the game.
He's looking for it. He's the first one to find the weapon.
Oh
my gosh!
The tiny little backstep, the perfect micro spacing, and Noel takes the game for the green team over the blue team. What a play. What a play. We didn't even get to see STTV Wilson play this round.
Really just running away with it, saying, hey, Wilson, just sit back, relax, cash the check. I got this for you.
Cash the check.
Absolutely ridiculous.
That was the same thing that happened with black versus orange, isn't it?
Yeah. You only had to go.
We're seeing a pattern here.
Right to that, the creamy nougat center of the team.
Give it up for the green team who won their first season match of the Brawlhalla Pro Series. Wow. That was crazy.
Strong start for the series for them. Yeah. Noel's got to be feeling good.
Oh, man. I wanted to see STTV Wilson fight.
Yeah, well, all right. So iThrow set them up in such a good position.
Yeah, good play by
that Noel was able to just run away with it.
It was looking, though, like Goby was going to have it over Noel. I mean, he opened that game and had a huge...
He had Noel into the red before he even really got touched.
Yeah, but then over time, like we said, Noel... Smart player, very consistent.
The highest
knows
download
when to slow
speeds.
Things down. And he just started. I mean, normally it takes a few games within a set to adapt.
Right, but he's got that gigabit brain.
Right.
It's just immediately there.
He got it so quick. He adapted so fast.
Oh,
that was crazy.
Man, oh
Jeez.
Man.
All right. Well, green team takes it over blue team there. Noel, STTP Wilson, and iThrow take it up over Starlight, Atrophius, and Silly Goby. First game of the season. They're going to get another shot at redemption there. The blue team going to be able to go off against them in doubles. And I got to say, I think I would give the advantage to blue team in the 2v2 rotation matches that are going to be happening on Thursday. Right?
Yeah.
So today, it's all 1v1 crew battles. Thursday, same matchups. Black versus orange, green versus blue, so on. But it's 2v2 rotation.
It's 2v2 enemy. All right, so they've got Starlight on there, previous 2v2 world champion, and they've also got Silly Goby, who just makes any 2v2 team work. He is the dream support partner.
Right.
He can play any role you need. He is the magic glue, the rubber cement.
You think we're going to see the first 2 games just be like Starlight and Silly Goby and then Atrophius and Silly Goby just because Goby's the glue, right?
It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea.
I think so.
Jeez.
That'll be interesting.
All right, so that's going on Thursday is that 2v2 rotation format.
Right.
Okay.
I'm excited. I mean, I think I want to say blue team has the advantage over green team in doubles. But but maybe not. I mean, Noel, he's got his main teammate,
Yep.
iThrow. They've been playing together for a very long time. They always perform pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
I say pretty well, I mean top 8, right?
Yep.
Like pretty well.
Oh, of course.
And then Wilson, I'm not sure. Wilson, he's never had like that partner that he just perfectly meshes with and goes on to the podium.
He's played with a ton of people and, you know, had decent results.
He's always had pretty good results.
But nothing that made you go, that's the team. That's the one to look out for.
But, well, he's never had this unique opportunity to play with a team. Like, he could never play with either Noel or iThrow. They're going to stick with each other, right? He's never going to be able to play a tournament with them. But in this unique team format, he gets the opportunity, and I get the feeling that he's going to play very, very well with Noel or iThrow.
Oh, yeah.
Particularly Noel.
I mean, he's a very capable player, and it seems like his thought process in a game is very similar to Noel's.
Yeah, I mean, they've been on a team before. They played on a basketball team before, right? They played some basketball in the final round against some other guys. And they did pretty well, from what I understand. I mean, they did not win. They didn't win that basketball matchup, but you know, they are good friends, and I think they'll have synergy beyond just being two great players. I think they're going to do well together.
You know, they strike me as the kind of people that definitely would have been putting in the practice for this.
So let's go on. Let's talk about our next matchup coming up here. White team versus pink team. I've been looking forward to this one all day. This is going to be really cool. So white team consisting of Isidru, Faison, and Cody Travis. A monster team. I mean,
3 of the current rising stars.
Right. These are all the rising stars here. Cody Travis and Isidru, they got second place at final round in doubles.
Yeah.
And they were just one game. They took it to game 10. Everybody assumed that Boomy and Sandstorm were just going to thrash it and take the win very quickly. But they ended up putting on, in my opinion, the greatest 2v2 set ever.
Oh, yeah.
Like, thus far, that was the hypest 2v2 set ever. When we're off this stream, if you haven't seen it yet, go look up Final Round Doubles Grand Finals. You got to see it. It was incredible. Isidru and Cody Travis really put on a show there. And now they've got Faison. Faison, who is so capable in 1v1, right?
Yup.
Is he just going to pull out Jiro? Right?
He's got the Jiro. I know he's been bouncing around to a ton of different legends, so he's got quite the stable to pick from now.
Right. Well, but in this crew battle, he won't get the option of, like, switching it up in the middle. He has to pick his one and go with it. And to that point, I think they might reserve Faison for a later portion of the match where they're getting to send him in and counterpick.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They'll be like, okay, so, you know, I'm pretty sure Faison has a preference of who he'd rather fight between Koslik's, Tiffany, and Simba of the pink team.
Yeah.
And I get the feeling that they're going to allow Faison to do the counterpick, while Isidru and Cody Travis can probably handle overall anything pretty well.
Yeah. All right. So that's an interesting point because you know, Koslik's over on the pink team. He gives them that unique opportunity of, hey, who do we send against this very specific weapon that you almost never see? But they have Isidru, who plays Ulgrim in 2v2s occasionally, so he has that Lance experience.
Yeah, we're talking about Koslik's here, who is the best Lance player in the world. I think, bar none, no one would question that. He is the best Lance player in the game.
Yep.
That's big for him, because I think he is a very specialized tool in that, you know, he can super counterpick somebody. He probably knows, out of the white team, who he's best against with Lance, who's going to have the most trouble against Lance. And he's going to make sure that he goes up against that player. So to that extent, I think they're going to leave Koslik's in reserves and let him do the counterpicking while they send out somebody like Simba, who got second place at the Winter Championship recently.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very strong competitor, clearly capable of handling many, many different situations. Or maybe Tiffany, who's also, I mean, Tiffany, seasonal championship.
Yep.
She's been a top competitor for an extremely long time.
Oh, yeah.
Picked up by Polar Ace recently, sponsored by Polar Ace. They've got a lot going on, this team. So I wonder. Well, I guess we're just going to find out.
If I had to put my pick, I think they would open up with Tiffany because Tiffany's just so strong against such a wide range of opponents. Simba definitely harvests on information. So any bit of information that he can get to see, even if it's just their pick order, or, better yet, if he gets to see somebody's play style before immediately going into that match, that's going to do him so well. So I think you would want to specifically place him somewhere in the set.
Yeah.
So I think, I mean, that would be my dream pick is you lead off with Tiffany, let her do her work, and then Simba and Kosalix, you get to play for the matchups.
That's probably a pretty safe strategy. If they had Coach TWK on their side, maybe they'd do really well. I wonder, because I think they're going to send out Simba, but you've got a point. And you and I even mentioned it several times during our casting a final round, that Simba's a smart player.
Oh, yeah.
He's smart, and he has the quickest reaction times we're seeing among these pros, right? So,
yep.
So yeah, I guess you're right. That is probably the play for them. Then again, maybe Kosalix feels comfortable against all three of them, and he just wants to open it up and give his team as much of a lead as possible right in the beginning.
Entirely possible.
Yeah, interesting. Well, we're gonna find out here soon. I think we're getting ready here.
Yeah.
White team versus pink team. That is Isidru, Faison, and Cody Travis.
You didn't give a guess yet for what the white team order you think is going to be.
Oh. Well, I said that Faison, they're going to leave Faison in the reserves, and I do think that that's true there. I'm going to say they're going to open up with Cody Travis.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Cody Travis seems to just be able to handle anything.
Final round.
Oh, here we go. We're getting going right now.
Into it.
And, I was right. Cody Travis up in there. Look at that.
And Kosalix right off the bat.
Okay, so this is huge. I really thought that they would use Kosalix for a counter pick, but maybe he just feels comfortable against all three of these guys. Yeah.
And you know what? He's rocking Scarlet, that high strength, able to take stocks early. So I see the strategy in that pick.
Also, both of these players sponsored. We got Flashpoint Cody Travis here against Global Breakout Kosalix.
Ooh.
So these guys, they get paid to play. They're serious. They're serious players here.
Yeah, but they always want to get that bigger paycheck. So they're going to want to set that stock differential as far apart as they can. Ooh, firing damage back and forth. Cody Travis with his trademark blasters. Kosalix with his lance.
Uh-oh.
These are two specialists.
Wow, I can't believe that didn't take the stock. Is he going to get it right now?
Oh!
What? Slide charging off the side with the down signature. Oh, my goodness.
Man, we've seen him do that exact thing with Roland before, and I guess it covers the same kind of area.
Oh, yeah, and it's even the same direction sig. He's actually pressing the same buttons that he does with Roland in that particular situation. Oh! From the sky, a meteor strikes. No, it's Cody Travis.
Just tap dancing on your hat.
Wow, very even match here so far. As fast as Kosalix took it, Cody Travis was able to take it right back.
Ooh, getting some blaster strings started. There it is. You need to be so cognizant of whatever your dodge directions are, because Cody Travis, I mean, he has juggled people with blasters far longer than any other player I've seen.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Oh, my gosh. Pushing Kosalix into the red already.
Wow, I was going to say that first stock was so even, but now Cody Travis starting to run away with a little bit of a lead here. Plus, his character, very high defense.
Yeah, a very good counter against Scarlet's incredibly high strength.
Yeah, it basically neutralizes whatever advantage.
Oh!
All right, another stock.
Here we go. Yeah, I know, right?
Flashpoint Cody Travis starting to run away with a little bit of a lead here. Let's see if he can get any extra credit on this stock, because that's going to be so huge for him. Because you got to consider, it's not just about winning. You want to, every stock counts, right? If Cody Travis can manage to take out Kosalix here without losing a stock, he'll put his team 2 stocks ahead. That's so big for them. Oh, not going to work. As fool me once, Cody Travis says.
Ooh, pouring on that damage. Those down airs just dribbling Kosalix off the ground. Man, so many times Cody Travis has just answered that downward weapon throw with the neutral air.
Cody Travis went for the finisher there. He was so close to getting ahead of this with 2 stocks remaining. Oh, there it is. What? I can't believe it. Cody Travis opens up for the white team. 2 stocks in the lead. That's incredible.
That is absolutely huge.
That's crazy. You know, I really thought that they would leave Kostelix in the reserves there so that he can do a huge counter pick there. He probably felt comfortable against Cody Travis, but Cody Travis definitely had his number there.
Man, he is, I mean, look at those metal arms. He's the cyborg. He cannot be taken down. He is just coming for you. That defense, how many hits does it take to get to the center of a Cody Travis? We don't know. No one's going to find out.
Ooh, into the side air. Brutal.
All right. And looks like they are going to be sending out Tiffany for that pick.
Yep, Tiffany coming up next, ranked 19 overall. Look at all those earnings. That's because she has been playing for a very long time competitively. Basically, beginning of 2017, I want to say. Yeah, 2017. She won the Winter Championship, right? The very first seasonal championship that there was, that went to Tiffany.
Yeah.
So Tiffany representing the pink team here. Looks like she's going to be playing Fate.
She's always one to adopt, like, the newer legends.
Yeah.
You know, she was one of the first ones to pick up Kaio when she came out, and now that Fate's out, one of the first ones to pick her up. So that is just really cool. So that's going to be that Scythe and the
That's a good
orb.
point. Yeah, yeah. Tiffany has been, she adopts the new character very quickly.
Yeah.
And playing this, I want to say it's a bit of a surprise playing Fate, but I guess not. I guess it's not that surprising, huh?
I mean, it doesn't share a lot of
go.
weapons with what she usually comes out with, but man, that orb, you know, there's been a lot of talk. Its string game is really strong. It's got that side light into side air combo that can just slowly build up that damage. Ooh, caught in that signature. You are able to aim that either up or down on the release. Chooses to send Cody Travis out for the edge guard. I think we're going to be seeing that a few more times.
Oh, this is big here. Tiffany might just equalize the deficit that Kostelix allowed against the white team.
I mean, that is definitely the goal here.
Well, you know, she's got Scythe, and that's, you know, generally a great weapon for taking out stocks really early. And that's exactly what she needs right here. Off the side there.
Oh!
Whoa! Blasts him away! Takes the first stock there with ease, only in orange. This is a great position to be in here. Tiffany could potentially take the last stock here without losing one and manage to even it up for the team, which would be such a huge swing. But the biggest swing we've seen in the Pro Series so far there. Nice neutral sig. Really covered. Oh, Cody Travis! What a perfect opportunity. That's crazy. All right, Cody Travis, what a play there.
So no matter what else happens, he's gone positive so far. But how much more can he press this advantage?
Yeah, he has taken 4 stocks there, and that's more than you can ask anybody to do in a crew battle.
But Tiffany looking to just cut that short, stop the momentum. I mean, Fate's got incredibly high strength, able to charge for that projectile, giving you a little bit of extra range.
Off the side now, Tiffany looking for the finisher, and wow, that was a surprise. Cody Travis manages to avoid it.
Just thread the needle right past
seriously.
there.
Oh, went for the finisher there, but Cody Travis still staying alive. He's so deep in the—
Oh my gosh! Barrel roll, double barrel roll.
That's so huge for Cody Travis. I thought he was going to go down without taking another stock, but look at this. Cody Travis has taken 5 stocks on his own.
And all this damage too?
That's so huge. Oh my goodness. Wait, it's looking like Cody Travis might be able to take out 2 opponents.
Hold on. All right. Tiffany just needs to find that one strong hit, but Cody Travis is just finding so many more.
Oh my goodness, Cody Travis. All right. Wow.
Jeez.
That side air could have happened a lot sooner. It would have been great for them. Cody Travis has taken out 5 stocks for the white team.
Oh my
Unbelievable.
gosh. So he has set his team up in such a great position. You know this pressure has got to be on Tiffany. She's going to have 1 stock going into the next match.
Yeah.
Against 3 just to bring it even.
It's not enough to go positive for Tiffany at this point.
Yeah.
She's got to make up for the deficit that Kostelix left on the first one. More importantly, the deficit that Cody Travis created. Right?
Dude, he was
Cody Travis. Come on.
So good.
All right, so White team sending out Isidru next, rank 5 overall. This is a top-tier player right here.
Oh, man.
He is capable of a lot, and sometimes in the most unexpected ways, which, well, I know I keep bringing this up, but in a one-game match like this, that's not a set. There's no time to adapt.
Yep.
Isidru could just surprise Tiffany and take her out immediately, that first stock, and go into the next match 3 stocks ahead. That would be really difficult to come back from for the pink team.
And Isidru, we see a lot of axe coming out from him in 2v2 and 1v1s.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to be looking for setting up those edge guards.
White team is the axe squad, right?
Absolutely.
They've got the 2 best axe players in the world on their team. in North America, I should say. There are many strong European axe players, but this is the North American Pro Series happening right now, and Isidru opens up with a lot of damage immediately.
Yep,
That's
so Isidru
got Tiffany in orange already. Pretty yellow, but kind of orange. That is a huge way there.
Yeah, I mean, Bryn ends up favoring, like speed and defense with the stance that he has chosen, but...
Oh, my goodness.
Man, that axe is still so strong.
From way downtown, Isidru cleaned that one up quickly.
Jeez,
wow.
That was such an efficient KO, too.
So now Simba's got to come out here for the pink team, going up against 6 stocks. He has to do...
Oh, my gosh.
He has to do twice what you could ask anybody. Simba's got to unleash his inner fury here. I mean, how is he going to do this?
This is a tall order, but, Simba, he's been hitting those growth spurts lately, and I think we're going to see something out of this. He's got the Val. If he can get some of those gauntlets off stage gimps, he's going to need a half dozen of those. It's not going to be easy. I'm not saying it's going to be easy.
We've often said that Simba seems to have the best reaction time of the pros.
Yeah.
Maybe we see him play a more counterplay heavy game where he puts himself in a risky position, gets the perfect spot dodge or perfect jump or a perfect dash jump or a perfect back dash, and then punishes off of that. Maybe he can make that work. But over 6 stocks, they're going to figure that out, right? He's got to, not only does he need to play perfectly, but he's got to, hold on to it, too.
It is not a sprint to the finish. That is a marathon he has to run.
Oh, man. All right. Well, Simba versus Isidru is going to happen here in just a minute. And...
oh, man.
And Simba's he's got to take out 6 stocks. He's only got 3. He's got to take out 6. This is going to be really, really difficult. Let's see what Simba can do here.
So can Simba start making this comeback, or are we going to see a match go down that has greater than a 4-stock deficit? The first 2 went that way. Is the third match going to be even more split?
Nice combo by Isidru. That's a big damage build.
Oh, yeah.
And we're talking about it, and even though Simba's ahead right now, it's not enough to be ahead. He needs to absolutely dominate this match and go in to his next match against Faison with at least 2 stocks, right?
If he loses any more than 1 stock here, I don't know if he's going to be able to do it.
It's going to be difficult.
Rough.
Well, doing good so far. He's got Isidru in the red, looking for a finisher here. Could get it. But, oh, man, Isidru turns it around. And look at all of this. Just every little bit Isidru is doing. It's making it so difficult for Simba to bring it back. Throws his weapon and, whoa, not afraid to fight unarmed. Dashes in with an uppercut and gets the KO. First one goes to Simba. But like we were saying, he's got a lot more to go here. There's a whole nother opponent after this.
All right, but, he took the first directions correctly. Those are the first steps that he wants.
That is exactly what he needs.
Take that first KO. If you can get these gauntlet strings, caught the dodge.
Off the side, Isidru looking for a finisher here. This looks like he's going to give him room to come back up and just slam him as soon as he does. Oh, nice spot. Nice dodge by Simba, but it's not enough.
Too much screen to cover.
He still manages to stay alive there, only because Isidru got the hit in the opposite direction, right? If he had hit him to the right there, he'd be done.
Oh, but Simba getting those gauntlet strings. All right, so he lost that 1 stock. He's got 2 left.
Yes.
For his entire team.
Right. The whole pink team is all their hopes and dreams lie on Simba right now.
All right, he's going to want to take out Isidru so fast and then not lose any
He can't lose
more
another
stocks
stock. I
here.
can't imagine him beating Faison with only one stock. I mean, it's possible.
Effectively having
Anything's
to
possible.
3-stock Faison.
But yeah, you'd have to 3-stock
that.
Faison. There's no other way. So, looks like he might get the KO here. That's going to be huge for him. He's got to get it. Nice spot dodge. Gets the uppercut. Not enough to KO. Still sending him so far into the sky, but Issager just won't go down. Looking for the finisher. Nice ground pound, but he bounced off the floor, and he is still alive. Issager,
oh
okay.
my gosh. All right, Simba did a phenomenal job just denying all the weapon drops there, keeping Issager juggled up in the air.
All right,
Issager
so
finally finding a weapon.
nice. Simba's getting a lot of damage out here. Nice. Oh, my goodness. Simba's got some great moves there, but now he doesn't have a weapon. You know what? Simba might be the greatest unarmed player we know.
Yeah,
so
I mean, Val's
not,
got
I don't
the
think
speed
he's
to make it
sweating not
work.
having a weapon that much. Wow, my God. Dodging through so many of Issager's well-placed hitboxes just to grab the weapon.
Oh.
And he immediately, nice weapon throw combo. And he picks it back up, but gets rid of it again, and now he doesn't have one. I think he really needed it, too. Nice dodge to avoid that weapon throw. Trying to make it up over the corner, but Issager is great at protecting the corner.
Good dodge mix-up from Issager
Wow,
getting out there.
dashing in with a haymaker. It's such a risky position. Can he make it back? Oh, just barely. Issager looking for the finisher. He's so close to it, and there it is.
This could spell disaster.
That might seal the deal for the white team here. We'll see. I mean, Simba looks like he might be able to take this stock here pretty quick, but then he's got a 3-stock Faison right after.
Man, I mean, you can't look too far in the future.
There it is. Simba takes the game, but oh boy, does he have a challenge ahead of him. Faison's going to be coming out of the ranks here. What do we call it? The reserve? I want to call it the reserve. Yeah.
And he's coming out that gate with 3 stocks to his name.
Yeah. So Simba just has to 3-stock Faison. What a tall order that is.
That's a scary sentence.
Yeah.
If anyone has to 3-stock Faison. That's one of those, like, tell me a 1-sentence scary story. That's it right there. Just by the candlelight. Get the campfire going.
3-stock Faison.
Oh, my gosh.
Any less than a 3-stock, and you lose. And you disappoint your friends.
Don't say that, man. I'm shaking
crazy?
here. I can't believe it.
Faison's a monster. Number 10 overall. Almost $10,000 in earnings. 24 top 8 placements. My goodness. He's a very consistent player. More results to speak of than Simba.
Oh, yeah.
Although Simba, obviously, super strong competitor, especially as of recently.
All right. So Faison, he's been bouncing around a number of different legends. We saw him earlier this year with the Jiro pick. Lately, he's kind of been favoring Val.
Yeah. Well,
he wants to keep that sword, but you know he's just looking, okay, maybe a little bit more defense.
He's not busting out Jiro out of nowhere in this match like he did in the Winter Championship, saving that one for a special occasion. Maybe when he's down 1 stock, he'll be playing that Jiro. So Simba, oh my goodness, I just don't know how Simba could possibly do this. Faison,
oh my gosh,
desperation play from Simba.
Yep.
You can't blame him for doing it. If he had gotten that one, that would have been a huge step forward.
Oh yeah, it would have been those
game.
early KOs that he would absolutely need. He would have gotten the chase dodge.
That's right. He would have got the chase
stage.
Dodge.
But man, I do not blame him for that call. That was really one of the only paths to victory. But denied. Faison securing the KO with that ground pound, taking it for the white team.
The white team wins their first season match. Congratulations to them. That is a formidable opponent for them to go up against, the pink team.
Oh yeah,
that's a very high-seeded team.
Jeez. But man, props to Simba for being able to bring it back that much.
Simba did a lot, but it just wasn't quite enough.
Yep.
But props and the MVP award, right?
Yeah.
There's no MVP award. But if there was, it would go to Cody Travis, who took out 5 stocks from the pink team. Unbelievable. Cody Travis
with those blasters.
On Barraza. He's the only Barraza.
Like, if you ever see a Barraza up in, like, top 8 tournament play,
that's Cody Travis.
You don't need to worry about, like, the names loading in from the UI. You're just like, all right, that's Cody. Everybody knows that's Cody. He's doing that work.
That's Cody. My goodness. That was crazy. That was actually crazy.
All right, so that was the first set that was not a 4-stock difference.
Yeah, and we saw all 3 players from both teams.
Yeah.
That's a new one for the Brawlhalla Pro Series.
Oh, my gosh.
Because in the first match of the day, black team,
Yep.
Remy, Sandstorm, Boomy, we didn't even see Boomy play. Remy and
chilling.
Sandstorm handled all of it. Then the next match, green team versus blue team, we didn't even see SCTP Wilson because Noel and Ithro held it down. Ithro opening it up, went positive. I think he went +1 there in his matches.
Yeah.
And then Noel looking like he was going to lose it there against Silly Goby. But he just didn't.
Just
he
caught
really
so
took
many
it over.
perfect dodge reads.
Crazy.
He's so good. He's absolutely.
I mean, we know
so,
Noel. What was it,
so
43
good.
or 46?
43
top 8 finishes in official Brawlhalla major esports events. I mean, that's crazy. That might just be 1v1. I'm actually not even sure.
Oh my god!
But Noel's got the results.
Absolutely.
But, oh boy,
crazy.
Faison, Cody Travis, and Isaju. You know, with that Cody Travis power they got behind them, they're looking like a strong contender to make it to the series final. You know, it's looking like they're gonna have a good series because, you know, talking about white team versus pink team, right?
Yep.
I would have given the favor of 1v1 to the pink team. I thought the pink team was going to take it. And then in 2v2, I would give the favor to white team by a long shot.
Absolutely.
White team is like, you know, Isaju and Cody Travis already proven that they're an insane doubles team. They got second place at final round, nearly got first place over Boomy and Sandstorm.
Oh, yeah. And Faison.
And then you got Faison, who has lived on the 2v2 podium for a while. He took out ad space there. He was renting out an apartment on the podium because him and Lil Cap way back in the day won so many 2v2 events together. So they're an extremely strong doubles squad here.
Yeah, so
any
the
combination
Thursday
of them is
favor
going to
is
do
definitely
well.
leaning towards them.
So I was thinking, oh man, I really hope pink team manages to take it for 1v1 because they're going to need it when white team comes back in doubles and just really in the 2v2 rotation on Thursday. Well, we're going to find out. It's still possible. Pink team, they've got 2 days to practice it up in their 2v2 rotations.
You know, this was a little bit of that upset, so maybe Thursday will also be an upset.
Anything could happen here on the Brawlhalla Pro Series. Let's talk about the next match coming up here. We were just talking about Faison. We were just talking about him used to team up with Lil Caps way back in the day. They won many of online tournaments together. And Lil Cap, well, he's got his own team to rock now. He's representing the purple team along with Wrenched and Ethan, who are all just superstar contenders.
Yeah.
Lil Cap, like we were saying with Faison, you know, he was Faison's roommate in that apartment and the podium, right? He lived there. He is chilled on the podium many times before. While Wrenched in the most prestigious tournaments, I'm talking DreamHack Montreal, I'm talking the World Championship 2018, he is top 3 almost every time.
Oh yeah.
DreamHack Austin, second place, right? He doesn't have a lot of golds on him, but he is like top 3 consistent, takes out the best players. A huge contender, Wrenched.
Yeah,
and
that
then
medal collection is massive.
Ethan, he won the most improved player of 2018, right?
Yeah.
Because he came in out of nowhere. He's our zero to hero story. He was the guy showing up in the Monday esports dev stream show matches, right? We do a pro player feature. If you join us on the Monday dev streams, you see that. We do a pro player feature where we have one of the best players in the world fight against the viewers of the stream, and that's Ethan was a viewer.
Yeah.
Exactly 1 year ago, I want to say he was a viewer, not competing. And one day, I forget who it was, but he beat the featured pro, and we were like, Ethan, it's time to compete. And on his very first showing, he got top 8.
Yeah.
And ever since then, he's just been on the way up. Got, what was it, 3rd place in doubles Tons of huge first-place finishes. I think one of his big claims to fame was knocking out Boomy out of one of the major events back in 2018. So he is. I mean, this is an extremely strong team. Lil Cap, Wrenched, and Ethan. They're going to be going up against the red team. Start your red team chants in chat right now.
Team Best Friends.
Team Best Friends is out here, led by LDZ, the 2-time world champ, and his boys, as he puts it, Pugsy XD and Egg Soup. And this is an exciting team. Obviously, we know what LDZ is capable of. No matter what tournament he enters, he is a top contender. No matter how long it's been since he played, no matter what practice he's put in, he's always capable of dominating.
I've said it before.
You can see it in his earnings, $43,000.
Jeez.
I buy a house with that.
So I've said it before, LDZ, and I just got to say it again. Every time that he's not able to travel to a tournament for a little while, people kind of forget how good he is.
Right.
And then you watch him play, and you start to believe
You're like,
all over again.
He can do anything.
And we've got Egg Soup rocking in.
Also, Egg Soup, he doesn't travel to a lot of the tournaments, although we do get to see him at many, like final round. We get to see him at final round. But he's always been extreme. And, in fact, probably has the biggest claim to fame in terms of crew battles. Because you can look it up on YouTube right now, Egg Soup crew battle, and you're going to see Egg Soup take out 15 stocks of another team. He soloed 5 different people.
Ridiculous.
These are teams of 3, right?
Yeah.
He fought in it was an unofficial crew battle way back
right,
when.
Yeah.
But he took out 5 people on his own. He knows about crew battles.
Yeah.
He can, Egg Soup's the guy.
Jeez.
Easily the best crew battle player, at least the one with the most results on him, right? And then Pugsy XD, right?
Every time he shows up somewhere, he leaves destruction.
He didn't play
in his
all
wake.
of 2017. He didn't play a single tournament, right? And then he comes to the World Championship and gets top 8 in the World Championship.
He's just that good.
Among thousands of competitors, he manages to get top 8 after having no practice.
That good.
My goodness. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting on with our first match here, and it looks like we're going to be seeing Wrenched on the purple team versus Pugsy XD on the red team. So they're sending out Pugsy XD first. This was a blind pick, by the way. They did not know who was going to be showing up there. Nobody got the chance to counterpick the players. So here we go. Wrenched versus Pugsy. Purple team versus red team in the Brawlhalla Pro Series Week 1.
All right, so Wrenched definitely a strong pick to send out first because he is consistently top 3 at so many high-caliber tournaments. He's rocking that Asuri. He's got the sword and katars, and, I mean, he just ends people if you go off stage. You do not go off stage against Wrenched.
Yeah. He'll go deep. He'll go deep and somehow still survive. It's just crazy. All right, now Wrenched has got the katars. I feel like the sword, he didn't want that sword, right? He got the katars. That's what he's after. And it's that neutral sig that makes it all worthwhile. He is so good at landing that. And it will just... There it is! He got the first KO with it!
True to 4.
Oh, man, that's Wrenched for you. What do you expect? Look at that. He threw away that sword. He primed up another pair of katars. Now when he loses this pair of katars, he knows he's got another pair of katars coming right after it.
It's just waiting in the wings, man. Everywhere you need to be.
Oh, my goodness. Pugsy is not able to land many hits on Wrenched here.
Ooh.
You know what?
Poke just stopping that claw attack.
Uh-oh. Pugsy knows. Oh, Pugsy knows. You saw Pugsy drifting away there. He did not want to get hit by the gravity cancel neutral sig. Ooh, nice!
Big catch on the dodge.
Pugsy claps back, and that's good because Wrenched could easily run away with a huge lead.
Yeah,
Red team definitely needed that.
Especially not this early into the crew battle.
Pugsy going for some big the way Pugsy's playing is like he is really trying to see into the future and just guess what Wrenched is going to do. Not guess, but but predict. He's trying to predict what Wrenched is going to do. And he's not right as often as he is wrong. And that's starting to hurt him here. Nice weapon throw. Wow. You saw he used the dash jump before that weapon throw to get the maximum amount of momentum. That tiny little bit of velocity is what's going to do it. And that adds to the knockback of the weapon throw, right? Wrenched knows it.
Ooh, Pugsy getting a little bit of pogo
action. That's like what we know from Pugsy, right? He's the pogo guy. We saw him land so many pogos at the World Championship. Nice spot dodge by Wrenched.
He's definitely going to be looking for a lot of these longer
good
spear strings. You see him getting like that individual hit, and then he watches for that dodge. Because if he can catch out that dodge, the spear can do like a 3-4 hit string guaranteed.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Ooh.
man, that was scary. That was looking like Wrench was about to get the gift on Pugsy. Pugsy, got to even it up here. Does not want to leave Wrench with 2 stocks for LDZ and Egg Soup to deal with. Nice, got the double downlight after catching the dodge. Smart play by Pugsy. Wrenched might be in trouble. Okay, the falling cider was enough, and
clash on the side.
Scary. These guys are playing some risky game here.
Living dangerously.
Oh man, this is scary because
no,
this could be it for Pugsy. Oh, I can't believe it. He makes it back to the stage, avoiding Wrenched. Very well placed edge guard. It just wasn't enough. Pugsy staying alive, but this could be it here.
Ooh, not enough.
I can't
Still in it.
Pugsy's really got to take this. Oh, no. That's it. Wrench takes the game and puts the purple team up 2 stocks in this crew battle.
Oh, man, that is a big way to start it out. Just about the
crazy.
Best you could ask for.
Look at this replay. Yep.
Oh, just catch him with the claws.
That's huge. And that was with a dash, too. Very unexpected. So, who do you think Red Team's going to send out against Wrenched here? There's 2 stocks.
Man, it's got to be Egg Soup. It's got to be Egg Soup.
I would
need
think so.
LDZ on that anchor position.
I was going to say, LDZ, he's probably the anchor. He's the hope that they need, you know?
Yeah. And I mean, if you want Egg Soup, as you mentioned, to like burn through 5 players in previous crew battles back when they were like 5-man crew battles, that's where you want to put him. You want him in the middle so that way he's got as much runway to go through as much as possible. But, maybe
what?
not.
I guess they're not sending out Egg Soup next. Looks like they're going to be doing... They're gonna be, look at that. We got some cheers over for the Red Team. Let's go, Red Team.
Everybody cheering for the Red Team.
Have you ever seen a more serious face on LDZ? He's taking this Pro League serious.
Man, so LDZ, like, when you see him and chat with him in person, like, he's always kind of looking so carefree and happy and everything. But when you watch him play, he is all focus.
Yeah.
Like, he gets so into his head.
He easily has one of the best mentalities in Brawlhalla. I think he has been on stage several times with a huge crowd screaming LDZ, and it didn't even affect him.
Yeah.
He was calm after that, somehow. Through all of that, somehow still so calm. That's pretty crazy. All right, so, yep, they're sending out LDZ next, going up against Wrenched, who still has 2 stocks remaining from his previous battle. Going to be difficult for LDZ.
Man, so LDZ, you know, we saw a number of different legends from him over the years. Most recently, he's been favoring Ada. That's who he was rocking at final.
Yeah, and that's a little unusual. Not at this point. He's been playing Ada long enough for nobody to be surprised about it, but it was kind of out of nowhere on his big return after he won the second World Championship. He disappeared for a little while, but yeah, it was Lucian, it was Diana. He wasn't playing Ada ever really until recently.
And this is a pretty bold pick. Yeah, he is locking in the Ada. That's a bold pick for a crew battle just because, you know, that low defense. You know, I wonder how that's going to play into it because you can lose stocks incredibly early.
Yeah,
with only
you
3
need
defense.
the defense sometimes. All right, here we go. Wrenched versus LDZ. Purple team versus Red Team. Purple team with a pretty significant lead here. Wrenched was their first player, and he still got 2 stocks remaining from the first fight. It's up to LDZ to really equalize this for Egg Soup to come in and clean up.
Ooh, Wrenched answering back with some quick strings.
Nice.
Got
he
the
caught
dodge.
that dodge. That was such a good play by Wrenched.
It's so much extra damage every time you do. Oh my gosh, and LDZ already going into the red.
Whoa.
Danger.
Unusual. Oh, Wrench might be in trouble here. Okay, no, he knows what he's doing. Oh, no.
Pushed
You
just
hate to see
too
that.
far under the offstage battle, claiming LDZ, going down to 2 stocks.
Oh, my goodness. And Wrenched is now 1 full opponent ahead. He's 3 stocks ahead right now. This is such a huge lead for purple team. Uh-oh.
Man, LDC really playing fast and loose with his resources.
Here comes the gravity cancel neutral sink.
Oh.
He didn't even need it. Another stock down.
My gosh, Wrenched is just running away with this set.
Wrenched might take out 2 opponents.
That is ridiculous. That will be a first for this opening night.
Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness.
No.
What? Wrenched.
Absolutely ridiculous.
I can't believe it. Wrenched. What a monster. Just look at him beating his chest. That's exactly what he's feeling like right now. Unbelievable. Wild cards. Wrenched has taken out a second opponent.
My gosh, he has gone through 6 stocks at only the cost of 1 himself. He's got to be feeling on top of the world right now. So now it is all up to Egg Soup. I mean, you said he ran through 5 opponents. This time he's only got to run through 3. It's only 3.
Let's go Egg Soup. Let's go Egg Soup.
That's all you got to say. All right,
maybe
so Egg Soup.
Egg Soup, he's done it before. He's taken out 15 stocks on his own.
All right.
Granted, they weren't against the best literally the best players in the world, but maybe he can do it, right? I know the chat's cheering for him. Let's see Egg Soup take out.
All right.
So many.
So step 1 on this hit list, we've got Wrenched. He's got to go through 2 of his stocks. Then we get to find out who's after that. So Egg Soup, 2 stocks on Wrenched. That's a rough one. That is a rough one. I mean, Wrenched always going for, top 3 at like every single tournament. Egg Soup playing Fate here. This is an interesting pick.
This is, he played it at final round, so I'm not super surprised to see it, but it is an interesting pick because, Orb's a very, very new weapon, and it just, Egg Soup was all about Hattori for the longest time. He was like the Hattori.
Yeah.
But it's all, he's on Fate now, the Enchantress, of course, a crossover skin. And Wrenched is, oh my goodness. Do you think Wrenched
is just going to do it?
Oh, what?
That was so unnecessary.
Wrenched might take out all of the red team on his own.
My gosh. He's now got 7 stocks under his belt. Absolutely ridiculous. Egg Soup, he's got to play for some risky business. He's going to be looking for some of these early KOs. The Scythe, definitely capable of doing it. It's got that active input. You get to choose which way you toss your opponent. And especially the recovery sends them slightly downward. So that's what Egg's going to be looking for. He wants to hook Wrench off stage here. Here we go. Wrench really just pouring on the damage. Is Egg Soup going to be able to take down a stock?
There it is.
Order. Yes. Bicycle kick going to
not
seal
invincible.
The deal.
Wrench's perfect run may just be coming to an end at the hands of Egg Soup. Let's see if he can do it.
Ooh, bounce combo. Wrench using that platform. Clash between the signatures off stage. Oh my gosh, Wrench looking to just plow through yet another stock. Egg Soup deep in the red. Getting just outside. Second time's the charm.
Uh-oh. Wrench, the perfect game for Wrench is just within grasp. Can he possibly take out the whole red team by himself?
He's got 1 more stock to go. 8 claimed, 1 waiting. Is he going to claim it?
Nice neutral sig by Egg Soup. He's got to keep this going. Don't let Wrench get the perfect game. Nice. Looking good, Egg Soup.
Ooh, Wrench staying over that combo starter.
Oh, man. Every time they're off stage, I get so worried because Wrench is just so deadly with those guitars off stage.
Oh, yeah. I mean, all it takes is 1 surgically placed neutral air, and that's your stock. Ooh, side air slap, weapon throw. That sends him too far. The dive kick's going to seal the deal.
The perfect game. Wrench has taken out all of the red team by himself.
What an absolute monster.
Unbelievable. We didn't even get to see Ethan or Lil Cap. Wrench did it all by himself. It's crazy.
Trading 2 of his stocks for 9 of the opponents. That is the definition of worth. Look at those dividends.
Wow.
My gosh. All right, so that definitely sets the tone for who to watch going into this Pro Series.
Yeah, watch out for that Wrench, man. And the purple team, they have a secret weapon. You know, are they just going to send Wrenched out first from now on? Do they leave him as the anchor now, knowing just for mental damage to the opponents? They're like, yeah, okay, we beat these guys, but they still got the dude who perfect in the last game.
My gosh.
Oh my
Unreal.
goodness. I can't believe it. Wrenched. Dude, Wrenched.
You gotta imagine
soloed a team.
Everybody over at like his sponsors HQ Wildcard, they're just
going
celebrating nuts. Confetti in the air.
Talk about stacking the deck.
Oh my god. Unreal. So good.
That's crazy. Wrenched. What an unbelievable play. Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the first day of the Brawlhalla Pro Series. Now, the next stream coming up is going to be on Thursday. We're going to see the same matchups that we saw today.
Yep.
Possibly even in the same order, but rather than a 1v1 crew battle, it's going to be 2v2 rotations. Ooh. Maybe you've never heard of a 2v2 rotation. Well, that's because we made it up just before this series. But it's pretty simple. It's basically a best-of-3 set of 2v2 where you cannot use the same combination of players on a team twice. So you've got 3 players. That makes 3 unique team combinations you can do. You only get to use those once each during the set. So we might see Wrenched and Lil Cat, and then we might see Wrenched and Ethan, and only if it goes to Game 3 will we see Lil Cat and Ethan.
Yeah.
It's going to be really interesting.
That's a really cool way because, you know, a lot of these teams, they do have their set stock 2v2 partners in there somewhere.
Right. And some teams don't.
Yeah.
So I get the feeling that some teams might be a little more advantaged in 2v2 than they are in 1v1.
Yeah.
And you know, some of the, like blue team, right? They've got excellent synergy for doubles. They've got Silly Go. They got the 2v2 glue.
Yeah.
They got the guy who can team super well with anybody.
With everybody.
So then you got teams like the white team who have
one of the best
Cody
2v2 teams in the business.
And then one of the best 2v2 players from other teams recruited onto their team, Faison, right? And then you got the black team. Who's got the number 1 2v2 team currently and the number 1 2v2 team previously. they've got Boomy and Remy, previous 2v2 world champions, longtime 2v2 teammates of an extreme caliber, really ruled tournaments uncontested for a while. And they've got Sandstorm and Boomy, who are currently the best 2v2 team, have not lost a single tournament that they've entered together.
Jeez.
They've got so much power behind them, we may never even see Sandstorm and Remy because they'll just win the best of 3 with only 2 games every time. Who knows what we're going to see? That's the fun.
We'll see, man.
The
this is going to be
Pro
intense.
Series. It's going to be crazy. Well, and oh man, we ended a good bit ahead of schedule here. The matches carried on fine. We didn't really know what to expect.
If Wrench just takes all the games for himself.
Yeah, Wrenched, if he's gonna slow down the series, so
you can't slow him down. He's too good.
It's going too fast. Well, thank you all so much for joining us here today. Again, our next stream for the Brawlhalla Pro Series is going to be happening on Thursday. Same team, same matchups. Now doing 2v2 rotations instead of 1v1 crew battles. That all starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Time coming up this Thursday. We'll give you plenty more reminders before then, though. I hope you join us then. And thank you so much for joining us now in this monumental occasion, the Brawlhalla Pro Series, the first time ever witnessing official crew battles. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did.
Oh, yeah.
We appreciate all of you coming out here and watching this with us. We'll see you on Thursday. Thank you for joining us.
Inside, no hard when it gets cold. Try to take mine, that's bad from the get-go. When I put it on, you haven't watched the stand up. Think about the outcome, think about your health, bro. Think about your family, think about your ego. Wanna be the boss, but it ain't that simple. I'ma let you know what your hands do.